Anyway, our next performer, terrifically talented, and not just at stand-up, she is the president and the voice of the Rocky Mountain Roller Girls. That's right, come on now. You better laugh. So let's give a very big, warm welcome to Shannon Boyles, everybody. Let's hear it.
Nervous, but the bottom of my feet are sweating really bad, and I don't really know why, so I'm just going to take my shoes off for a second. Thank you guys for being here tonight. This is a lot of fun. A bunch of guys and myself trying to make you laugh. And it can be a little stressful, but what's really bothering me is that it just seems like allergy season is here early. And I don't know if you guys are experiencing this, but it's like the watery eye, the runny nose, and it's like the state of Colorado should change its name to the state of clarity. But I'm just thankful that there's so many people here tonight. Last time I was here, I think there was about half of this section, so a little nervous because I got some friends in the room. The reason why I got into stand-up is that weird shit has happened to me throughout my life, and at my friends' encouragement, they said, you know, you should take this to the stage because I think people would really appreciate it. And I got to kick it off with the fact that a week ago Friday my car was stolen, and I got it back the very next day. But it's the craziest story because for a long time I was willing my car to be stolen. It's kind of like Stephen King's Christine, only it's a 2004 Volvo S60 and I pay $450 a month for it. And I was parked down at 10th and Broadway for about 40 minutes, came outside and my car was gone. And at first I was so excited, I thought, thank God I'm getting a new car, I'm done with this demonic car. But then I started to do the inventory of what was in my car, including my overnight bag, which is a really nice bag, my house keys, medication, dry cleaning, my boss's stuff, and it just kind of turned into a shitstorm because I realized I'm kind of up a creek. And the next day I had called Allstate, had to go to Enterprise, the guy was a dick, he wouldn't rent me a car with my debit card, and my phone rang, and it was this number I didn't know. And this voice said, is this Shannon Boyles? I said, yes. And they said, you're not going to believe this. My name is Josh, and I took your car by accident last night. And I'm bringing it back to you. I said, fuck yeah, Josh. I'm stranded at Enterprise. I need my car. Half an hour later, here comes my Stephen King Christine car. Here's this nice guy, jumps out. He's married, he's a firefighter, and he and his wife were on the same block. And they had parked at Sports Authority. And the parking lot there got shut down, like locked down late at night. And their buddy said, hey, take my gold Volvo, it's out there on 10th and Broadway, I'll pick it up tomorrow. But they jumped into my silver Volvo and took it home. Little beknownst to them, I had filed a police report, and so they're driving a stolen vehicle, and if you don't know, when you get pulled over driving a stolen vehicle, they pull you out of the car at gunpoint. So it can be a little hairy. So here comes this kid, he's so glad he has my car back to me, everything's in it, there's my house keys, my bag, my dry cleaning, everything. I'm so excited, I'm so happy, it's a miracle because this whole time I thought some crazy meth head had my keys and they were going to be waiting for me at home, or they had looted my home and they'd be waiting for me. So I think it's a miracle and praise baby Jesus, and then 3 days later I was at my sweetie's and got towed with a $200 ticket. So sometimes you just can't break even. But what cracks me up is just kind of like new technology, like smartphones. You have a smartphone, but you send a dumb text. And I love the fact that there is an autocorrector on my texting, but I don't need that when I'm sending a text, you know? It's like, last year I sent a friend of mine, it was a guy, and I wrote him and said, I'm home, wanna hang. But he got, I'm home, wanna bang. And then I had texted him, one of my teammates from when because I used to be a skater and I got injured 9 months ago. Anyway, I texted one of my skaters at the airport, one of my teammates, and said, yeah, they didn't open up my vag. When I meant to say they didn't open up my bag, because we all flew with our skates and everything. And it's just funny because you mean to say one thing and it comes across so much worse. And that's a great feature if you're playing Scrabble, but not if you're trying to send a text. And last time I was here, I talked about, you know, side effects from medication, which is pretty funny. And I take medications because I have issues with my tissues. And the side effects from the medication I take is adult acne and facial hair. And the facial hair part would be sweet if I was going for the 4th member of ZZ Top, but I'm not. And the adult acne fucking blows when you're 37 and trying to look good. So every morning I channel Tammy Faye Baker as I get ready with a little spackle action and get it on. But what really makes me laugh is when I'm watching TV and I hear these commercials for some of these medications. And it might be a 1-minute long spot, and like the first 10 seconds are the benefits from taking whatever. And then the last 50 seconds are like all the side effects you're going to have from the medication. And it's like, I think I heard a spot for Cialis, and it was like, you know, you may be suicidal, but you'll have a boner for 3 days. So I know Stephen had mentioned that I'm with the Rocky Mountain Roller Girls, which I'm really proud to say that my league is #1 in the world. And I've been there for 6 years, those are my girls. And it's a lot of fun because not only have we just blown it up in Denver and become world champions, but we've kicked off a junior league. And people hear junior league and they think we're making recipe books and having a craft fair. But we started a little kids league and we call them the roller pumps. And it's a whole lot of fun because these kids look to us as like role models. And not R-O-L-E, but R-O-L-L. And I think back to when I was a kid and I was a fat little man with a rat tail and feathered hair and braces. And if I would have had some cool tattooed roller girl come up to me and say, "Fat little man, it's going to be okay." I just don't know it yet. I would have been thrilled, but that didn't happen. So I'm like role models for these little punks, and it's great. But the thing about Derby that's so much fun is not only did I have years of being a skater, but 9 months ago, like I said, I got so injured I had to retire. And I tore my whole hamstring off the bone, had it reattached, here we are. And it just makes me laugh because I decided to skate in the St. Patrick's Day Parade because I'm Irish and I'm a roller girl. And you have to wait for 2 hours while they get the whole parade going. So what do? You start drinking and it's sunny and you're drinking in the sun and the next thing you know you're drunk. So I'm skating down the street, see a puppy go in for a kiss and feel myself falling on the old hamstring. And somehow in midair I turned myself and landed on my side. And what's really funny about that is I've got this hematoma in the shape of Mikhail Gorbachev's Weinstein. It's pretty sexy. If you guys want me around, I can show it to you. But anyway, you guys are so great to be here on a Tuesday night. I really appreciate it. The guys back there really appreciate it. And just thank you for your laughter and being here. Enjoy the rest of your night. You'll have lots of laughter.